And Lorna,
definitely.
when I was pregnant, I didn't feel like drinking at all, which I
Especially
think
that
that's
first
something that
queasy
naturally,
stage.
instinctively, your body goes into this sort of, you know, let's not take anything
You shouldn't
that's
do it,
impure.
so don't bother. And the babies have got to come first. They're the most important things. So no.
And what goes in comes out, which leads us very nicely onto the second part of Lorna and Lee's breastfeeding diary.
Well, the last couple of days have been a bit better. I've managed to get Ava to latch back on quite well, albeit just on one side because my other side's still quite sore, but it's getting a lot better, and so I'm pleased about that. So what I'm doing just now is feeding. If one twin wakes up first, I feed that twin, and then hopefully half an hour later feed the other twin. It's just really working what's best for me and the girls and the family, really. It's the 28th of December now, and that makes the twins exactly 6 weeks old today. And I have to say, I probably didn't think, if I'm honest, that I would be still feeding them myself at this stage. I didn't think I would be as successful as I have been. Well, it's Hogmanay today, and I'm not sure whether I'll be able to stay up much past the bells, but I'll give it a shot. No, the girls are doing really well. The health visitor was out today, and they've both been weighed, and they've both put on, well, Freya's put on almost a pound, and Ava's put on about 10 ounces, and that's in just under a fortnight, so I'm really chuffed to bits about that. There's a couple of things I've noticed since I've been feeding the girls, which I obviously didn't feed my other two children for quite as long as this, so just being really thirsty all the time, and I've noticed that when I don't drink as much fluids, then when I'm expressing milk, I'm not getting nearly as much as when I am consciously drinking a lot of water or fluids. So that's one wee tip I would say, is keep drinking lots and lots. And I feel I am getting back into shape a lot quicker than previous pregnancies, so that can only be a good thing. And I think obviously your body's using up all your reserves and all your energies to produce all this milk. Definitely am still happy that I decided to try again and breastfeed the twins. Yeah, I mean, I'm giving them obviously an added protection, and myself from any health issues. Well, to begin with, the thought of breastfeeding the twins was really quite daunting, but now that we're into routine, we're managing fine, we're coping with it fine, and from my point of view, it's satisfying knowing that I'm giving them the best start that they can have. So yeah, I think it's going fine.
And from my point of view, everything's been fine. It's been a sort of tough 8 weeks, but we've got through the hard part now, and we've got a good routine set up. But it's all about routine, really, and yeah, the babies seem to enjoy it. I think they want to say something as well, because I think they've enjoyed it.
Yeah, you've enjoyed it.
Although it may not look like it. Okay.
Well, I'm glad to see that Lee has changed his clothes for today's programme. Which one of these little monkeys was that throwing up there?
It was Ava. It was Ava.
Butter wouldn't melt, eh? Fast asleep now. It's interesting watching that diary back now to see how the journey has been for you.
Right. I know I looked very tired at the start.
You did. You looked exhausted.
For me as well, because I never saw really any of the takes, because Lorna wanted me out of the room for all the diary information. It's amazing for me just to look back and see which ones.
You can see, because you've had ups and downs, bumps, ups and downs, and all that. And but definitely you're glad that you persevered with the breastfeeding.
Definitely, without a doubt. Yep. I mean, we had challenges along the way, but we're over the worst of it now.
And these two look so healthy. What are they, 9 weeks now?
9
weeks and a day, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Oh, well, it's been really lovely to meet you all and your beautiful children. Thank you very much for coming in.